Massive elemental damage. Raise all allies promenade level by 1. Boost to triple attack rate when main weapon. Increase boost to dodge rate. Each ally's multi-attacks raise their promenade level based on the number of attacks. Max 10. Boost all allies multi-attack rate based on promenade level. Oh. Boost all allies attack and defense stackable at the end of turn when allies deal damage. Deal damage 30 or more times onto the current target in one turn. 30 or more times. Huh, okay. I see. Boost to caster's dodge rate and hostility. Dodge all attacks from foes one time. Luring effect. Raise all allies promenade level by 1 upon dodging. Okay, what's the new skill for that one? When main weapon, boost all allies charge bar gain while ballroom is in effect. Okay. That's actually not bad. Bonus elemental damage based on that? Yo, that shit sounds fucking sick. Upon dodging 4 hits, superior damage, elemental damage to random foes at the end of turn. That sounds really nice too. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Get that stupid lizard out of here! What's that? Oh, can I use this? Oh, okay. What? That was quick! What? What the fuck? Oh, I'm dead. Granny's too hard, man. I swear, dude. How many do you get? How many is that? I see 5. That is like the numbers are so fucked. It's 4. Okay, so you get 4. The numbers are so screwed up there. Okay, good to know. Oh, I just realized something too. Oh, interesting. You can do 5 turns worth now. Wait, so do you need a total of 10 or just all of them needs to be 10? Yeah, it needs to be all at 10. Okay, so this guy is lacking 1. So if only I have the fucking horse though. Savage, now only 9. This fucking old man. I need the horse. I need the horse. They added that sound effect for her now. I should have pressed that first. Oh well, whatever. That's actually pretty insane though. That's actually pretty insane. Triple attack gives 2 stacks. Double attack gives 1 stack. Oh yeah, that skill would be really nice for fucking window. Hey, 7.7. Alright, that's actually pretty nice. I might actually use this for Galleon for the hell of it, but I still think Kango is a lot smoother with Mumu though. Oh, the field effect looks very similar to Nia's though. The numbers look very similar to Nia's field effect. The only problem is that you can't do the double strike with Nia. With Nia, you cannot do double strike because she will die and you'll reset. So technically, you only want to do it without her, basically. So technically, it doesn't really matter, the field effect, I think. Jeez. that is quite strong. But I think it would be really much better if I had this up though. Yeah, I think starting off, if I use Olivia and Orchid together might be a lot better though. Yeah, I think Nia is just better off staying in the backline if you want to use this class, I think. This class isn't really that good with Nia. For Dark, I think it's just better off just using Luca or some shit for the most part. You mentioned I had Shiva, by the way. Oh, MC's attack sucks ass apparently. That's a lot of echoes. That's a lot of numbers. Not as high because like you can use the Naru had like the assassin there. That's why it's lower. Plus MC couldn't do damage because, you know, no debuffs and shit. No, I could have done way more. MC wasn't capping properly. Actually, I might fuck around with this in Shiva, I think. Pretty nice. But I think the only issue I have with this setup is that her crest charges up very slow without having MC's the main hand thing. Feels a lot slower. But I think for like maybe like 150, this is actually okay though. For 150, I don't think it's really a bad idea anyway for this setup. Is that 100 million? Oh, it was 73 million. Yeah, I think it's a lot smoother if you actually use the class weapon for MC though. Yeah, I think the only problem is that her thing charges really slow, but I think it's slow enough for you to get ready for Shiva anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, fire is still okay, but I don't think I'll use the wrestler setup that I had for it, no? I don't think that's ideal. Probably I'll use like Ulysses and fucking Nemone or some shit for that. Just because the fact that it's much more likely that MC gets hit because Nemone is not taking any hits at all as well. So that's pretty nice. So it's a lot easier that MC always gets targeted for the most part. And then you have dodge and shit too for that one. Light and wind is quite shit to be honest, I feel like. Unless you're doing the Neo Alicia setup or some shit for post 10. Turn 13 with Shiva and stuff, maybe you can do that as well, I suppose, if you want to. But other than that, I don't think Win is really that great. Like you can get, if you're focusing on just using that whatever, that nuke skill thing for Win, I guess that's okay. Because I think with 2 beaks, it was hitting like 7+ mil for me, I think, when you have max stacks on MC. I mean, that's great and all, but I feel like it's pretty fucking slow to get to that point though, because you want to use Mumu and shit, right? Plus you want to use Grimnir as well. Mumu charges up way too slow, because you want to get like max stacks for Mumu really fast, right? So I just still think like Kango is a lot smoother for her. Like to go with Mumu, I mean. Like having Masquerade on Win with the... You want to make use of that skill damage meme thing with that new skill for Masquerade, I think is okay, but I wouldn't think it's that great though, in my opinion. I feel like. Then again, I might be wrong about that though. I just didn't really like the thing when I was using Wind, like using that class with Wind. I feel like you can just use that like with Neo and shit, you know, with Lucia or whatever, and then just do the whole Shiva turn setup, you know. It's very similar as the using the Rune Slayer setup, but instead of that, you're just using abusing the whole double strike shit, rather. And plus you have like that crazy amount of extra echo from having Neo in your team as well, because that should work anyway. You have Lucia and Neo and then the field effect as well, so you get like way crazy amount of echoes and shit. We used to burst Rune Slayer shit, right? You guys remember that, right? So instead of using Rune Slayer now, I think Masquerade is probably a lot better. So you're essentially just playing normally and just try to build up for that Shiva turn or some shit. And for this case, if you're using fire, you're basically just building up for S or S4. That's pretty much about it. So that lasts for 5 turns, right? The field effect, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I should Shiva. No, actually I should use this first. Then I should Shiva. That's so fucking stupid though, either way. And then you can do it again. Technically you could do it again. Asa should be in the 3rd slot, I think. That tree turn is crazy though. I think anything will die then. Just do that 3 turns and you're good already. You just build up for that 3 turns. I mean, that's why I was using the Nemone or some shit. Technically, I can remove Nemone for another character with much bigger deeps, of course. I don't think I'll be trying out for Light though. Light sucks ass. Earth sucks ass. The main issue for me on Earth right now is the fact that I have no Gorilla. My Gorilla is like 0 stars. I do not have Mammoth as well, so that sucks. I think for the most part, having the class weapon on either the likes of fire or even water would be pretty nice though. I think water has like a lot of potential for Masquerade instead though. Dark, I would say maybe even Dark too, but I don't think Dark is that ideal for the most part these days though. When you want to use a class like that, I think water is way stronger these days. Alright, cool new class. That's my testing for Masquerade so far. I'll probably capture more later.